That one just ends nice and abrupt, doesn't it? So, g'day, thanks for being here. Um, Now, no taking abroad Tuesday today. Eel Reerg is cheating on us. No, he's on vacation. Um, at the moment. So he won't be here this week, but he will be back next week. So rather than go on without him, I thought we'll just pause that one for this week and we'll kick back off when he's back. And so hopefully no one's disappointed that we won't have a chapter or two this week, but I think it's worth waiting so that we can get what Eel thinks about it because um, it's as much as I hate to admit it, it's I quite enjoy what he has to say, and nobody tell him I said that. I'm going to clip that out of this after this so that he never hears. So today instead, I thought we would go back and do some Ramona, and we're going to do a call in this series. There was a short little series where she was talking about her cousin, and Lorne is stupidly and disturbingly jealous of her cousin and insinuates that they're gonna fuck because they're sleeping in the same bed. So it's peak Lorne. And there has been a few calls in that I won't say I definitely haven't heard this call before, but if I had, it was a long time ago because I didn't remember much of it. And I have grabbed this one from Chronicles of COD channel. So please, the description, not the description, sorry, the channel link is in the description. So if you're not already subscribed there, please subscribe there. He's done really good work in kind of so far, I believe he's just done the Ramona series. So that whole channel is all the Ramona series, but it's basically every Ramona call in chronological order and also within playlists. So you can go there and you go, I want to hear, you know, the Doctor series, and he's got a playlist of all the Doctor calls, or I want to hear the Therapist series. He's got all the therapy call to playlist. It's pretty fucking awesome. So he or she has done an amazing job there. So I thank you very much. Thank them very much for that. All right, let's get our stream image up. So today's is from AsburyBrad. So thank you to AsburyBrad. Lorne getting a payday loan to buy his ring, I assume, for his robot girlfriend. Yeah, so let's go through and say hello to everyone, and then we'll get right into it, eh? So g'day AsburyBrad, thank you for the art. Spencer Silvera, hi sir. Ghetto Prince 187, hello to you. Carrot Gaming, g'day mate. Cyrano, things will be better now you quit your job. Mandy S, hello. Duchess of Cornville, hello to you. Purple Drank Yoshi, g'day mate. Unreal SVT, good evening. Who we got else? Who else we got here? People pouring one out for Tiffany. Zcat. Well, no, you weren't late. I was in fact late, like usual. Bundaberg Bogan, g'day. Winnie's boyfriend slash husband, Popeye the Trailer Man. Daft Cracks, hello. All the way absurd, hello to you. Vexy, g'day Vexy. Rob Sop, hey mate. Vast Ravioli, hello. Evil Little Big Nuggets, great to see you. Smokey the Cat, g'day Smokey. Witchert and Sadface09. And Michael Mendoza, Lawn Leg Week, hello to you all. La Senorita, hello. Anthony R. Who else we got here? We've got Bundaberg Bogan. Honest, g'day Honest. Fly Guyify, g'day Fly Guyify. And Rachel D, hello. And I'm still watching out for Roo Smokey the Cat. Thank you very much. Constant vigilance, as always, is the only way to do it. Kelly Slime Bucket Witch Lady, hello. And who else we got here? We've got you, Super J. Well, yes, everyone does deserve a break from Lorne, a Lorne break. I'm not sure what you're referring to there, but yeah, if you ever need a break from Lorne, take a break from Lorne because he is a whole lot. G'day, X Derek. G'day, JMTCG, and it is 10:40 here in Australia. Hello, Cornville Councillor. And who else we got? Turd Ferguson, funny hat. Drew B, hello. Michael Rodriguez. Sigmund, I am nervous about talking to you. And we've got, I think, oh, there we go. Jason Spears, hello, Jason. Lawns knocked up rebut. Knocked up rebut. I don't know if I've said that right. I'm sorry. So J.R. Davis, hello. Cool. I think I got everyone there. Chris Bromelo. All right, guys. So let's get right. Oh, Kingpin, hello to you, and Sean McClure, hello to you. So look, let's get right into it, guys. Yeah. So like I said, this is from Chronicles of Cod's channel. So yeah, let's go. Now context-wise, so this call occurred after Ramona had already revealed that, she was catfishing him and he's on the internet and all this kind of stuff. And so this is after he has come back to her insanely. And yeah, that's where we are.
If you're gonna play in Texas, you gotta have fiddle in the band. That lead guitar is hopping off for Louisiana man. So wrong.
Oh, and you, Super J, referring to Eel's absence. Yeah, I don't think he needs a break from Lorne. He just is on vacation. Last week on the stream, he said that he was going to try to jump on vacation, which I told him was a stupid fucking idea. Like, just have a vacation, dude. Logan W, hello to you. And Gorilla Spawn, g'day.
If you're gonna play in Texas, you gotta have fiddle in the band.
G'day, I drive truck for COD, a ute track, eh? And Mutang, hello.
Any fucking guy to go with you. I don't care if there actually is your cousin or not. To sleep in the same fucking bed. So fucking pissed off about that.
G'day, Cat G. Great to see you. And just so this has followed on from another call, basically directly, and in the previous call, basically she revealed that she is going on I think it's a work trip, perhaps to Texas. Honestly, I get so confused by it. But in any case, she has a extra person that she can bring, and she decided to bring her cousin with her. Because, her cousin and her are very good friends, and also she thought it'd be the most diplomatic thing to do because she's got a lot of friends, and if she'd picked one of her friends from her friend group, you're obviously probably going to have a bit of jealousy going on there. So this way she could have said, hey guys, wish you could come. I'm actually going to take my cousin, and no one's offended. Probably a nice thing to do. Lorne doesn't think so.
Okay, we talked about this yesterday.
We did.
That would be hilarious, Mutang, to make another account named Cornhole 3-Way just for my streams. Got a lot of work to go to though, but it'd be fun.
Okay, the fact of the matter is, I'm still fucking pissed off about it. Then you add fuel to a fire by telling me that you're touching him too much. That you go out to dinner with him, that your mom tells you get a fucking room.
G'day, Amy Ramirez.
Okay, Lorne, these are all things that were discussed yesterday. That's thing one. Thing two is that my mother was joking. He gave me a very sentimental gift for Christmas.
Yeah, a massage.
That's right, Sigmund. Thank you very much for the context there. So as Sigmund says, Ramona was sent on a work trip to Texas and offered Lorne a ticket, which he turned down because, the whole probation thing. So she'd taken her cousin instead.
I never said he massages me. I never said that. Those are your words.
Now,
I
just want to go.
Massages me.
I just want to go back here and listen to this. This is the most stupid fuck. Well, no, I've heard way more stupid things from Lorne, but this is fucking stupid.
Okay, Okay, Lorne, these are all things that were discussed yesterday. That's thing one. Thing two is that my mother was joking. He and I, like I said, he gave me a very sentimental gift for Christmas.
Yeah, a massage.
A massage. She just said he gave me a sentimental gift for Christmas, and he's assumed it's a massage because A, Lorne always thinks things are sexual, and to Lorne, a massage would be sexual because I don't think he's had a massage. And lucky for any massage therapist in his area that he never has had one. But the fact that he thinks a massage is a sentimental gift, I don't think he has any grasp on what the word sentimental means. Which is funny, seeing his fucking hallmark brain should be full of sentiment. And g'day to Peter O'Keefe and High Stakes Games and Ramona's Diaper. You don't get a mention in this one, Ramona's Diaper, but it is a Ramona call. So, it's kind of half a shout out to you. And Amy Ramirez, no taken abroad reading today. My offsider for these, Eel, is on vacation, so I thought we would just pause the readings and lay them over till next week so he can be here. And g'day, Kilroy.
I never said he massages me.
Well, that is true, Vexy. He did get a pretty good butt massage at the Sting House, so I guess he has had a massage. I wonder if that is a sentimental feeling for him.
I never said that. Those are your words. As I said, he gave me
You didn't disagree with it.
I never said he massaged me. He did not massage me.
What was the sentimental gift?
That's none of your business. That is none of your business.
Oh, thanks, Rick Borum, and g'day to you and to Kilroy and also to Dan Jones and Juniper. Great to see all of you.
I'm not telling you
And
what
Peter
he gave
O'Keefe.
me because it has to do with my grandmother, and that's not something that you and I are going to discuss. That's thing one. Thing two, you and I discussed this yesterday. We got off the phone, then you sent me a crotch picture, and now the next day you want to go through and whine about stuff that we discussed yesterday?
And g'day, Bendover. And I guess massage therapist, another one of those, people that walk around with 24/7 hard-ons.
Yeah, we discussed it yesterday, but it didn't fucking get anywhere, did it? Other than you still sharing a bed in the fucking hotel room with a jacuzzi in it with another guy.
Apparently it did get somewhere because you thought well enough to send me a crotch
Other than you
picture.
still sharing a bed in the fucking hotel room with a lot of feelings for you.
Okay, so you have a lot of feelings for me, so you want to turn me completely off by carrying on this nonsense today?
It's not nonsense. Glad you think it's nonsense. It's
Evil,
not
that's
nonsense
true.
to me.
Joran did.
This is my cousin. I have explained that to you explicitly. What?
You're completely forgetting. And for a year, you told me that you were living with your brother.
Okay, Lorne, if you are still disturbed by stuff that happened over a year ago, then as I told you before, maybe you shouldn't have called me, but you did call me, so therefore, I do not have to listen to this.
No, you don't.
So, see ya.
We don't
Okay,
have to
time
have anything
machine.
to do with each other at all.
But you...
That's right, you don't, Lorne. And in fact, not only do you not have to have anything to do with the other, you really fucking shouldn't, okay? When someone has revealed that they have been catfishing you for the entertainment of the internet and the community that you hate so much, best never to fucking talk to them again, you fucking half-wit.
called me.
I don't understand why you had to fucking invite a guy. Why couldn't it have
It's her cousin, you motherfucker.
been a girl?
I told you. I invited him because I did not want to make any of my friends jealous. So I invited someone who I thought was neutral, who is my cousin.
And to be fair to Lord, he doesn't have any friends. So the concept of, making sure that you know, if you can only take one person, take the cousin so all of your friends don't get jealous, is probably foreign to him.
So I figured, hey, none of my friends can be mad because I invited this friend over that friend. I invite my cousin. It's my trip. It's my work trip. I should be able to invite whoever I want. And here's the thing. How dare you, after your 3-month hiatus, how dare you step back into my life and think that you're going to control it? Because let me tell you something, goddammit, you are not.
I didn't say anything about controlling. I'm just trying to get you to find a little bit of fucking respect for me to fucking not invite a guy into the goddamn bed.
You invited your cousin on a trip and he's going to rape you with his penis. That's what you said yesterday.
He's also obviously one of these fucking guys that thinks, you know, men and women cannot be friends. Like, you know, basically the only thing the opposite sex for is for fucking in his mind, which is really bizarre. And I mean, Lorne's not the only one that thinks that. Like, I've got like a lot of guy friends that think that, and it's so fucking weird. Like, if you can't be friends with someone without the need to try to fuck them, there is something wrong with you.
Well, I'm going to invite a guy to the fucking hotel room with me, whether you like it or not. And I'm going to go to dinner with him, and I'm going to flirt with him. I'm going to share a jacuzzi with me with the same bed.
With my cousin. Do you hear yourself?
Do you hear yourself? Did you hear yourself for a year?
I've heard myself for the last couple of decades. That's how long I've heard myself. And what I've said stays the same.
You heard yourself the last couple of decades, but evidently you skipped the whole year.
No, I didn't skip anything. But here's the thing, though.
I heard everything that you said and did for a year.
Okay, Lorne, again, if you were so bothered by that, and if that was so devastating to you, why did you call me back?
Because I still have feelings for you.
Okay, so because
Because a part of me really believes in you.
Oh, you believe in her. She has revealed that she has gone, her whole time talking to you has all been to embarrass you, but you believe in her. That's fucking insane. And g'day, Trooper grandson. And I just, he's too much sometimes. And good point, Daft Cracks, you know, but Lorne was friends with Emma. But see, the way Lorne thinks these things, well, he's trustworthy. He can trust himself. He views himself as trustworthy, even though he lies so much, he forgets what he lies about. He just lies because he likes lying. He is a compulsive liar, but he is the trustworthy one. And g'day, more crap for put downs, and also the Save Me one.
Okay.
And you had a feeling that fucking freak face was part of what you were doing.
And the Save Me one, exactly the point I was about to make. The fact that he thinks she is going to commit incest tells me that Lorne must have thought about doing that himself at some point. Absolutely. I have no doubt that, you know, cousins and even siblings, etc., would be off limits for Lorne if they would be agreeable to having sex with him. Because that's the thing, unless your mind works that way, no one would think this. No one would think, oh, okay, they're going to be, you know, sleeping in the same bed as their cousin. I bet you they're going to fuck. Because they're cousins. Like, 99% of the people in the world have no sexual attraction to their family members.
Okay, so because
I didn't want to believe any of that.
Okay, so because you have feelings for me, that means that I am obligated to listen to you slander me and put me down and accuse my cousin of a rape that never has and never will occur?
I didn't slander you, and I didn't put you down.
Yes, you
did. You did! Oh, well, you lied to me for a year, and now this so-called cousin, you're going on a trip with this cousin, and
And that's the other thing. He says this in this call. He says this in the doctor calls, all about that. It's like, oh, well, I trust you. I just don't trust them. So you're saying that they're rapists, because that's essentially what you're saying. If you're saying that you trust Ramona, that, you know, she, A, has no sexual attraction towards them, or if she does, in the case of the doctor, while you're together, she wouldn't act on it. Well, the only other option, if they were to have sex, is for them to rape her. Not everyone is a rapist. You're a rapist, 100%. I mean, you haven't successfully raped anyone, I apologise, but you would if you could. You're the sex offender, not everyone else.
Cozy in a bed and you're going to fuck your cousin and then he's going to rape you in your eye socket? I mean, you might as well have said everything like that, just like that, because those are all pieces of what you said. Except maybe the eye socket part.
And explosive diarrhea. That is fair. I've never heard him say he's going to fuck you in your eye socket.
Why do you think that I should just be all right with everything, just like nothing? Just like it's no big deal.
Okay, so if you have two choices in life, you can choose to make every moment up until the trip and while I'm on the trip and after the trip miserable, because you elect to be angry because I brought my cousin instead of a girlfriend. Or you can say, hey, you know, her cousin works hard and he deserves to be able to go on a nice trip. Her job's paying for it, and it's a really nice thing that she's doing. It's up to you.
That would be nice. But you don't seem to understand that all that shit from a year ago is still in my head.
Okay, Lorne.
Well, you was not in your head because you were the one that was doing it.
Okay, Lorne, if it's all in your head and if it's muddled up your head and if it's poisoned your brain and that's all you can think about.
You remember a year ago?
I don't have amnesia.
You remember that trip that you went on? Where it was you and your brother and the doctor and whoever the fuck else?
I've gone on a lot of trips in the last year. I've gone to calls.
You're going to be sleeping with your brother in the same room as your brother.
As I said, I've gone to Niagara Falls. I've gone to California.
With your brother.
I've gone all over New Jersey. I've gone to New York. I've went to wherever, whatever. I've been a lot of places in the last year. And I'll be in Texas next week.
Don't think that just because you say that I should get this shit out of my head, that it goes out of my head, because it doesn't.
I didn't say it did, but what I said was you can either be miserable or you can be happy. And the choice is yours.
Well, why don't you start being honest with me? Why don't you give me a picture of you? Because you haven't done that since we met.
Okay, picture of me has nothing to do with my cousin going on the trip. Stay on topic.
No, but it's just the same shit all over again.
No, it's not.
How is it not?
Because now you're whining about a picture. A minute ago you were whining about my cousin going on a trip.
You constantly put off from giving me a picture. You're saying that your cousin is going on a trip with you, and you're going to be sleeping in one bed with a jacuzzi in it.
The jacuzzi is not in the bed.
Last year you gave me a picture of your cousin, and you were going on a trip with the doctor and your brother, and you'd be sleeping in the same bed with your brother.
Like all jokes aside, this is psychotic. Like, this is absolutely psychotic. He sees threats everywhere. And this kind of stuff reinforces how dangerous and what a disaster it would be if he actually tricked a real physical person into living with him. You know, they'd be in the shops and, you know, a server there would be like, you know, paper or plastic and, hey, hope you have a great day. He'd be like, he fucking wants you to have a great day. Yeah, fucking great day with your cock. He's cock inside you, you fucking slut. Fucking, like, that is the kind of shit this prick would do. And g'day, Dr. Cassandra, mate. And also DeP's fashion consultant.
I don't want to be your boyfriend. Do you see the resemblance?
But here's the thing, though. You called me. Did you call me because you were angry and you wanted to stew over everything? Or did you call me?
No, I called you because I actually have feelings for you still.
Okay.
I really wanted us to try something without, being fogged in the brain by Emma.
Now, what did she have to do with this?
Well, I don't know. It was the thing about it. You played all that before you supposedly knew Emma.
You are so insecure.
Yes.
Am I?
Yes.
Are you? Oh my gosh.
Am I just being cautious and thinking things through?
Yeah. No, insecure is the word.
I don't think insecure is a word.
Oh, it is.
Is naive the word?
Okay, let's look up the definition, and we're going to fit your behavior into the definition because it's right there. Let's see.
So look up naive, too.
Yes.
We're going to do one word at a time. Oh, look, actually, it shows a picture of you. Insecure. Adjective of a person, not confident or assured, uncertain, anxious. Synonyms: unconfident, unsure, uncertain, doubtful, hesitant, self-conscious, unassertive, diffident, unforthcoming, shy, timid, retiring, timorous, inhibited, introverted.
Lorne is understanding maybe one word every 10 here, if he's lucky.
I'm not timid.
Okay, so we can take out the part.
I'm not really shy either.
Okay, so we can take out shy and timid. That leaves us with unconfident, uncertain, unsure, doubtful, hesitant.
And I'm confident in myself.
Are you
I
really?
just want to have the same kind of confidence in you.
Are you really? You are not confident at all because.
Who are you fucking? When are you fucking them? Are you fucking them right now? You're not answering me. Are you fucking them? Do you like me? Do you like my cock? Do you like my cock? Here's my cock. Here's my cock. Here's my cock. Here's my cock. Tell me you like my cock. Oh, no, you sound very confident in yourself, Lorne. My mistake. I take it back. And g'day, Majestic Falcor, and Dan, he's my man.
The confident person wouldn't act like this.
But I just want to be confident in you.
Okay.
Debbie,
so here's
I'm
the thing,
shy.
though. Here's the thing. Your behavior fits this profile to a T. To a T.
What profile does your behavior fit?
The behavior of someone who is living their life, making it a good one, and having fun. That's what profile my behavior fits.
Okay, but are you showing any respect to me at all?
Lorne,
by inviting another guy on a trip with you
Lorne,
after what we had just gone through.
Lorne, you and I are not boyfriend and girlfriend. You're, quote, talking to me to see if something can jump off from it.
Yeah.
But we're not boyfriend and girlfriend, and because I invite my cousin on a trip, that's going to make you insecure.
You're still my woman.
I'm not your woman. You don't own me, which is the thing that you don't seem to understand, which is why...
You're my woman.
Okay, well, you laugh and say that, so...
G'day, Davis Swan. I will give him no such credit.
Do you consider yourself to be anybody else's woman?
Yeah, I belong to one person, okay? I am one person's woman, and that's myself. Other than that...
So Lorne's trying to say that, you're Lorne's woman until you find someone else, and then you're their woman.
No, I am not anybody's woman. Nobody owns me. I'm not property or anything like that. So no, nobody owns me.
Well, or meaning possession in that way. Not in the way that you're trying to say. So, there.
Lorne, you are insecure. You are...
I'm insecure about the things that you do.
No, but here's the thing, though. A confident person doesn't act like that. A confident person has outside friends and interests. A confident person doesn't walk around still thinking that people have feelings for their ex. You constantly need validation. You're jealous of my friends and my cousin.
Why do you think that is?
You threatened to break up with me to use that as power.
Why do you think I'm not so confident about you?
But Lorne,
because of everything that we have just been through.
Okay, so
For fuck's sake, then you're not secure. Then you're not confident. Like, if you were confident in yourself, all of this wouldn't bother you. You would, know that you're a good person. You would know that, you've got a lot going for you. And at the end of the day, if she doesn't want to be a part of that, there'll be someone else who will. That is what self-confidence is, Lorne. And it is the exact opposite of what you've got. And g'day, Crocker Jones and Printer.
So Lorne,
that shit is not just, it's not just poof, it happened, it's gone.
But here's the thing, though, Lorne. We keep circling back around to it. Because you called me. Now, here's the thing. You called me, but that does not mean that I owe you to behave in the exact way that you want 24/7 just because you called me again and because you're insecure.
No, but it does mean that I do want to feel confident that when I'm not on the phone with you and spending time with you, that you're not going out and freaking flirting with every Tom, Dick, and Joe.
So flirting with every Tom, Dick, and Joe when you're not on the phone with me. So that statement right there is a statement that someone who's very insecure and needy would make.
Mm-hmm.
No. It's me wanting to know that you have just as much in you as how am I saying? That you have just as much in me. That you have just as much feelings about me that I do as you.
Obviously,
I'm thinking we may need a bit of a palate cleanser a bit early today, because this is, he is a real piece of shit at the moment.
don't, because I'm not sitting around all day thinking about what you're doing and obsessed.
I have to think about it. I have to answer to Allie and to Maria.
Okay.
And I really have to think about the shit that's happening because of what already happened.
But you have to answer.
You're not thinking about it because it wasn't you that happened to for a year.
Okay. And you're the one talking about, like, I have to answer to Allie and Maria. I don't have to answer to them. I don't know them. They have nothing to do with me. I have nothing to do with them.
No, you don't have anybody to answer to. You can tell me any answer in the book that you didn't done for a year, and it wouldn't affect you at all. That it would affect me because I believe in you.
So you think that because I've dealt with you that I should have to have a probation officer and a counselor and a therapist?
No. Maybe a therapist for having anything to do with them all.
Okay. So you're telling me that you think I should have to answer to a therapist?
You do what you want. If you want to get a therapist, go right ahead.
No, but you keep saying, well, I have to answer to Allie and Maria.
Yeah, I do.
As if, like, well, you have to answer to them.
They make me think about things. They help me to think about things.
Keep thinking about things. Keep thinking. That's very good. It's very good that they've inspired you to use your brain. I know it's a little dusty. Dust it off. Put it back on and see how it works.
Really? All right, let's have a bit of Democracy Manifest as a palate cleanser. Hey, it has been a little while since I played that, and I don't need much encouragement to do that. And g'day, Aussie Pines Explorer. Hope your hangover is treating you okay. And g'day, Stumble, Repent, Repeat. Yeah, where are we?
Just a moment, you just assured me that I could speak.
Sit down inside the car. We're not assuring anything. We're under arrest.
Look, I'm under what?
Come on.
Gentlemen, this is Democracy Manifest. Have a look at the headlock here. See that chap over there? Get your hand off my penis! This is the bloke who got me on the penis before.
Get some cups.
Why did you do this to me?
Hop in the car. Get some cups.
For what reason? What is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal? Oh, that's a nice headlock, sir. Oh, yes. I see that you know your judo well. Good one. And you, sir, are you waiting to receive my limp penis? Now, get your hands off there.
Oh, we've only got one cup.
Ta-ta and farewell.
So I guess getting in the car.
One cup, look. They even broke.
And Trooper grandson, which one is your dad? My dad's the one getting put into the car. All right, we'll jump back into this piece of shit, eh? And hello to, hang on, some people came in there. Hello to, can't find them now. Sorry about that, guys. Well, if you came in, hello to you. It's good to see you. Oh, Ghost of Tony Farmer. Hello, sir.
How dusty was yours when you had something to do with Emma?
My brain has never been dusty for one day in my life. I'm constantly using it. If anything, it's overworked.
Oh, Lulu Bob,
was it overworked
hello.
with Emma?
Was it? You tell me. You know everything. Tell me, was it overworked with Emma?
You're the one that told me that you wish you hadn't had anything to do with her.
But see, here's the thing. I say that, but I am not obsessed with her. You are the one who apparently can't go 3 minutes without talking about her, without thinking about
Because
her.
she's the one that's caused all the problems.
But see,
She has caused a lot of problems in my life.
Well, I don't know what problems she's caused in your life. I don't want to even go.
Yeah, you.
So Honest has a good arm. She used to play softball. If she throws a shoe at Lorne, it's making contact. Okay, if the community gets like one opportunity to throw something at Lorne, then Honest is taking the shot. We want to make sure that it hits.
You do know all the problems she's caused in my life.
G'day, Julia Weingartner.
I've been there for a lot of them.
I really don't. I know that she probably has made things uncomfortable for you in some situations, but as far as problems, I don't know. And I truly don't care because I'm not, like, you're the one who's thinking about her, not me.
No, I'm not thinking about her. I'm thinking about how much I can't stand her.
Well, again, you're the one who's thinking
pisses
about
me off that you had anything to do with her.
Oh, God.
Okay.
That's what bothers me.
A lot of things bother you. It seems to be a talent of yours getting bothered.
I want to be able to let shit go, all right? He's always telling me that I do need to learn to let things go. So I hang on to them.
Well,
I hang on to them for good reason.
If Allie's such a great therapist,
Well, clearly not for good reason if she is telling you not to do it. So why don't you actually take the advice of your therapist, Lorne, instead of, going to sessions just to stock up the spank bank, you dirty little prick.
as you've said she is many, many times, then why doesn't she teach you how to let things go?
Well, because that's not so easy to do.
She's such a great therapist, and she's so amazing. Why doesn't she teach you how to let things go?
Because it's still not so easy to do.
Why not?
Because all the shit that's happened to him. All this shit that's with the internet, I never expected any of that crap. I don't know how to handle that shit. It's fucking stupid. I don't know why people act so fucking stupid. Why do they think they need to do everything to fucking screw other people over? Why can't they just fucking tend to their own goddamn business? A bunch of fucking idiots. They don't have enough fucking life that they have to go out and try to ruin somebody else's. Well, maybe they ought to get the fuck out and do something.
Well, Lorne, maybe you should take that advice. That is fantastic advice. So, seeing you know that they want to do this, why don't you stop engaging? Why don't you go out and do something? Why don't you fucking do anything? Like, rather than drinking beer, abusing people, and not going more than 2 meters from your phone in case one of these motherfuckers calls you, fucking go and do something. G'day, weird
That's what they do.
versions.
They go home and flop their ass right in their fat-ass chair and sit there and eat chips and dip and drink soda and candy bars and...
Who gives a fuck? They can eat every packet of chips in the world, every fucking candy bar. They didn't try to fuck a kid. So you're not above them. Shut your fucking mouth.
Are you seriously going on a rant because people eat candy?
Huh?
Are you seriously going on a rant because people eat candy?
Going on a rant because people sit their ass in front of the computer and can't get off it. They get obsessed with it. Then they wind up getting obsessed with me. I'm probably all pissed off about that because people at my work know all about it now. Found out today.
Come again?
And yes,
what happened?
You're not recording me, are you?
Oh my gosh.
Yep, 20 minutes into the call is obviously the best time to ask, are you being recorded?
I know, I haven't asked that for a few days.
Okay, then.
Maybe a few minutes. But anyway, wait, hold on. Are you serious?
People at my work found out that I was on Dayline.
Hold on, slow down. You're talking really fast. What?
People at my work found out that I was on Dayline.
Wait. I thought you said they already knew.
People that needed to know already knew.
Okay, so like the bosses and the owners of the company already knew.
Yes.
But now who knows?
The co-workers know.
How often do you see them?
Huh?
How often do you see your coworkers?
Constantly.
Really?
Yep.
Holy shit.
G'day, Turtle.
Are you for real?
Yep.
Yep.
Well, I mean, you know what? Well, okay, I asked this question and then I'll explain like why. Well, wait, no, let me say this. Part of me is surprised that they just now found out, but how did they find out?
I don't know, I didn't ask them. I knew they'd find out sooner or later. They kept asking me about why I was incarcerated.
Are they
I wouldn't tell them. Tell them I don't want to talk about it. Some said they could be.
How did you find out that they know?
Mark said something to me yesterday. Corey said something to me today.
Mark?
Yep.
I guess this is one of the owners.
I
guess this is one of the owners.
No, he's one of the workers.
Did they know that you're a registered sex
I don't know. I don't know if they knew that or not. They probably did. Others found out about it. Well, another guy found out about it almost when I first started because he asked me about it and I told him. I said I would appreciate it if you would keep it to yourself because it's not really something I want a bunch of people to know. But I know that wouldn't last long before anybody else found out anyway.
It didn't take long for people to find out I was a sex offender. G'day, Sanjata MB. And also, up north, g'day, mate. Good to see ya. And Kevbo Ovek. Great to see all of you lovely people.
Were they making fun of you and calling you Miss Venus and doing shit that they read in the chat log or anything?
No. They asked me what happened before that to make me do that.
Oh, fuck off! No fucking way. There is no way that your co-workers found out you were a dirty pedo and their question was, oh, Lorne, what happened in your life to make you like that? That is a fucking lie.
I told them.
It does this all the time. Fucking shits me
If
off.
he was me, he would have stood up, wrung the fuck out of Chris Hansen's neck.
Oh, this is bullshit.
People know what that shit is all about now.
So now
They didn't know then, but now they know.
I mean, part of me honestly is surprised that they didn't find out before. If I'm being completely honest, part of me is surprised that they didn't, they didn't know before.
So that you know ahead of time, I don't know how much more battery power I have on my phone. I got a flat tire, and I'm waiting for the mechanic to get here with another tire to change it. And I was bringing another load in, and then all of a sudden my tire blew. Felt somebody shooting at me until I see rubber flying.
Holy shit! So now they know.
It doesn't bother me. They know. Doesn't bother me at all. It's just more like a weight lifted off my shoulder that I don't want to have them keep me on wondering.
So
And asking me questions.
Know that you have a charge?
Huh?
How did they know that you have a charge?
I don't know. Probably because I had to go to class and I'm on probation.
But you said that it doesn't bother you, but you just said a minute ago that you're pissed off about it.
Well, I'm pissed off because they constantly because they had to be nosy. I get pissed off because people get so.
And sorry guys, there's like weird stuff going on under the call. So that's in the call. I think there used to be music playing underneath, which has been removed, but it's left that weird effect.
So nosy and curious about other people that they just don't stop. That pisses me off. It's just like, leave people alone. Let them fucking live their life. Live your own fucking life. Let them live theirs.
But you said that you didn't care.
I don't care that they know. I feel better that they know.
You care. You said the next minute.
Really, you feel better that your co-workers know you're a sex offender. You feel better that your co-workers know you tried to fuck a kid. That's astounding if that's even close to true.
That you're pissed off.
I'm just pissed off because they constantly ask me about them before. But I don't care that they know. It's just, what's the purpose of them knowing? What good does it do them?
So they can make sure that if their kids ever come into work, they stay the fuck away from you. So they can be aware if you have any interaction with kids, they can be there to make sure you don't try to fucking diddle them. That's the good. That's the good of them knowing. Also probably because you deserve to be fucking hated. So if people in your real life are around you giving you shit, all the better.
Doesn't do anything them any good to know everything that happened in my life. It just makes more people obsessed with me, and I hate that. I guess that's what pisses me off.
And also, you're saying that before they knew, they obviously kept asking you why you went to jail, and that pissed you off. But then in the same sentence, you say you're glad they know now, so they won't ask you. Well, if you've got no issues with them knowing, when they kept asking you, why didn't you just tell them, Lorne? If that is true, if it is true that you got no issues with them knowing, you should have just told them.
I'm not surprised I wouldn't be surprised if, some of your coworkers are on any of the boards, researching you and,
Oh, yeah, I know they are already. I think no surprise to me. One of them was mentioned in my YouTube page today.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. They were talking about... he told me, he says, next time you don't wear a tank top when you're cooking.
Oh, my God.
Oh, crap. He said, not everybody has to see that you're buff.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck.
But they were trying to come off really funny. Then they got serious, and one of them asked me what happened, and And I told him some of what happened, and then I told him, I said, I'd go on and on all day long, and I said, but we'll never make any money. The Troy says, yeah, that's right, let's go. Let's go to work.
And now coworkers know everything. And you know, because they're just normal people, so you know that they're doing their research and that they're looking at
G'day, Richard Johnson.
your,
There's only so much research that they can do.
your church and whatnot.
Oh, I'm sure they'll find out about that. I already told them that thousands of people online are obsessed with me.
Well, you've made a name for yourself.
Yeah. And I didn't even mean to do it.
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't mean to do it, but you did it.
That's so funny. I didn't even mean to do it. Oh, you know, like the thing I said on TV when I was caught trying to fuck a kid. You remember that, don't you, darling? Ha ha ha. Oh, well, I say I never even meant to do it. And then she says, oh, you need to get off the internet. You got to do something, but you can't do that. And we laugh. Ha 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 ha. What a good time.
Yeah, well, I have you to thank for that, too.
What did I do?
Hey, wanted to help me do a vegan show.
No, but I stand by the show. The show was great. I stand by that.
Me
The
too.
show was great.
I still think you should do the show again because you helped change lives.
There are other things that you helped do, too, that you shouldn't have helped do.
Like
Like the whole breakup crap. Shit with the psychiatrist and all that crap. That was something I really had a hard time believing.
Nah, you're joking.
You just didn't sound like you.
well, anyway, moving on.
So why is it you can't get a two-bedroom hotel room?
And g'day, Dana Velez.
Nobody that has a two-bed hotel room would want to trade.
What do you mean nobody has a two-bed hotel room? You realize it's just the four of us going, right?
Oh, g'day, guys. Look, can we please change? If you've got two beds in your room, can we please change? My incredibly insane, abusive, controlling, manipulative, kitty fucker boyfriend is concerned that I'm going to fuck my cousin. So if we could swap rooms, that would really help. Thanks, guys. This is completely normal, by the way. G'day, Rod the Virgin. The former virgin, sorry.
Yeah, I realize
Well,
it.
why would you ask that?
Well, because it's got to be more than just a two-room hotel room. There's got to be more hotel rooms in there.
But I already explained this to you the day that I had called them, and I told you, I can't remember who it is, one of those famous country singers that you people love so much is playing in Dallas, and a lot of hotels are sold out.
Thanks, Smoke.
Yeah, I want you to understand why I have a serious problem with it.
Well, Lorne, okay, we've gone over this a lot of times. How many times?
And I still don't feel good about you sleeping in bed with another guy.
Then that's your fucking problem, dickhead. And it's weird. It's weird. It's her fucking cousin. And g'day, Anderson Birdbath and Lorne's Wet Salad.
Okay, but
I'm never going to feel good about that. Why would I?
how many times, though? Okay, but here's my question to you. This is my question to you. How many times are we going to go over this? It's not your favorite thing. You're not a huge fan of it. I get that. I've heard it over and over again. Now, my question to you, how many times are we going to discuss it?
No, because it's still going to stay in my head. It bothers me so much just thinking about it.
But these are your problems, Lorne. Like, you were the one that has the problem with it. No, no normal person would be concerned that someone is going to fuck their cousin. Like, and if you can't deal with that, you need to figure out a way to move past it. Whether, you can have a reality check and realize you're a fucking weirdo for thinking that way, whether it's just, doing something else to put it out of your head, or leaving the future cousin fucker if you can't deal with it. They're your options. This constant fucking going on and on about it so that it'll somehow change something is ridiculous. Fuck.
Then don't
When you add fuel to the fire, it doesn't help.
Okay, I don't know. And now I don't know what you're talking about.
Like the too touchy crap.
I was not.
That's it. They're going out to dinner. Your mom saying telling you to get a rope.
Lauren,
joking or not, it still doesn't sound good. Joking or not.
Lauren, apparently you don't know what a joke is. Because my mother saying that over two cousins hugging obviously is a joke. Nobody thought she was serious. Nobody thought we should get a room.
G'day, Stu Putty, who says in Cornville, cousins are fair game.
That was obviously a joke. She has that kind of a sense of humor, as do most of the people in my family. I could have been hugging my dad, and she would have said that. That was just a joke. So for you to be jealous...
And I love how he's silent there, because even he, when he hears that back, realises how fucking ridiculous this is, but he'll start on it again in like 30 seconds.
Over my cousin is really gross.
Well, it's just really weird that all of a sudden, I've been knowing you for a year, the only cousin I knew about, or ever heard anything about, was the one that you gave me a picture of.
Okay, Lauren, thing one is that I have a huge family and I have a lot of cousins. Okay, that's thing one. Thing two, I have always been close with this cousin, and I have friends who, one in particular, who was surprised at how close we are because I don't really talk about him too much. But as I said to another friend the other day when we were together and he was on the and he was right there and I was on the phone, I can go years without seeing my cousin. He's still the same, as he even said. He's still the same. He's always been this way, which is goofy. He's always going to be this way. And as I said, no, I'm not going to use the phrase that I used with her, but basically when we see each other, it's, we're always thrilled to be reunited, but I'm not going to use the phrase I said.
And g'day, Cord Body. And good point, Smokey the Cat. How have they been talking about this for close to an hour? And, these are other things that if Lorne was a normal person, would realise these are massive red flags that, she is continuing to go on about this, because most people, unless, they are, I guess, in an abusive relationship that they can't get out of, most people would have cut this off 5 minutes into this. After the fifth or sixth time that he said that I don't want you to go because I'm concerned you're going to fuck your cousin, they would be either, you're a fucking weirdo and you're a creep, call me again and I'm calling the police, or they would have just said, look, I'm fucking going, I'm taking my cousin, deal with it or fuck off.
What was the phrase?
No.
Why not? Because I wouldn't like it.
You wouldn't like it because you wouldn't understand it.
Why wouldn't I understand that?
Because you think in terms of sex. You think that everybody is just sex obsessed. And you think it's impossible for someone to have someone like my cousin where there is no sexual relationship.
And he's just going to say nothing.
You think it's...
I agree, Lorne. That's how I feel listening to this listening to your bullshit. Let's have another quick little break. I want to watch the new Blue Boy video he put up. So, where are we? There we are. So this is another one of his treatment class assignments about his sexual thoughts.
My sexual thoughts from the sting were all based around thinking that my, quote-unquote, victim, wanted me to say these things so that she would know that I cared about her. I was going to do anything I could to make her happy because I just wanted someone to care about me, and
Oh, bullshit. At no point did she give any indication that you need to talk sexually to keep her around. In fact, it was the opposite. Whenever you would bring it up, she would try to get off it as quick as possible. It's just fucking bullshit.
I didn't want to lose her. I thought that in order to not lose her, that I would have to keep talking sexually to her. I talked to her about having oral, vaginal, and anal intercourse. Since being out of incarceration, I have only had one internet relationship and would masturbate to thoughts of being with the girl, quote-unquote, Ramona, 25, of Maryland. I had also sent her nude images of myself through my cell phone. At the
Which you're not allowed to fucking do.
present time, I am talking to Casey, 30, from California, that I have met face to face. She is the actress from The Sting.
Okay, so two quick things there is that he is putting on his assignment that a normal, rational, not fucking half-witted person is going to read that he is currently in a relationship with Casey Moreau, the woman that was involved in the sting that got him put in jail and is, responsible for where his life is right now. So, that he is putting that on assignment. They're going to read that and struggle to believe that based on the fact that that's crazy that you want to be with her. And it's also pretty fucking weird that she would want to be with you. But on top of that, he says that he has met her face to face, which he is clearly regarding where they met at the Sting House as a face-to-face meeting for them. Holy fucking shit. Fucking hell. That is crazy. He is crazy. He's a fucking idiot. He is fucking motherfucking crazy. I hate it. Hate everything about it. G'day, Alison Marie Armstrong. I don't hate you. I hate him. Wow. Righto, let's finish this off before I lose my complete mind. Where are we?
Impossible.
It'd be nice if people in the world were like that. But I'm not naive to the way people are.
Oh my God. Lorne, are you out of your fucking mind? This is my cousin. I am not in a family of redneck.
You know what? That's what my ex told her. Said the same exact thing. My ex and her sister said the same exact thing.
Okay, Lorne.
You haven't had an ex. You have not had an ex. You might tell yourself stories, but this is another made up piece of shit. And g'day, I died it by myself.
Even 2 months down the road, he was hitting on her and trying to make sure I was getting mad because other guys would be around her and jealous and shit. And that was her cousin.
Okay, Lorne.
She didn't see none of them, sorry, but I did.
Okay. Now that you've said that, thing one, that is my cousin. Thing two, which is important to say, which is important to follow up with thing, after I said thing one, which is my cousin, is that...
Yeah, I'm all set, thanks.
Is that I do not have a family of redneck trash. We don't fuck each other.
What?
I said, I don't have a family of redneck trash. We don't fuck each other and my cousin. In my family. We don't fuck each other.
Oh, shit.
Thing 3 is, as I said, that's my cousin. We're not rednecks. We don't fuck each other. But thing 3 is, even if that astronomically ridiculous idea had any weight to it, which let me reassure you that it has no weight to it, I'd rather wait and see if my cousin hits on me rather than just assume that he likes me because we're close. I can't believe I'm having this talk. I've never had a talk like this with anybody.
Well, people see some fucked up things in the world. All I can do is pray to God that he's like you're saying, and he's not gonna hit on you and try anything on you.
Oh my gosh.
Safe to assume, Lorne, that her cousin is not going to try to hit on her. But even if he was incestuous, like you seem to think basically everyone is, even if he did hit on her, she can say no. So unless you are going to believe that all guys just, rape whoever they want, this is a whole nother level of insane.
And I still don't like the idea of sleeping in bed with him. I don't like the idea. None of it doesn't sound good at all. Especially when you tell it to me. Think about how it sounds. You can't go down to Texas with me, so...
But you think about how it sounds, Lorne. You think about it, because you're the one who's saying the weird shit. And g'day, clown called clitoral hood.
I asked my cousin to go down to Texas with me, but we can only get a one-bed hotel room with a jacuzzi in it. By the way, I went out to dinner with my cousin. I hold my cousin's arm as we walk down the street. I give him long hugs.
Why is
I touch him too much. My mom tells us to get a room. You see how you added fuel to the fire by telling me all that shit?
G'day, hardcore poetry.
No. Again,
You know.
Again, as I said, my family is all very close. My family, however close we are,
Oh, night, Smokey. Sorry to hear that you're sick, but hopefully you're feeling better soon and you sleep well. Thanks for being here.
are not redneck trash. We don't fuck each other. I can't believe I'm having this conversation.
Yeah, you
I
can.
can't believe this is a real conversation. What?
Yeah, you can.
No, there's never been anybody in my life that...
So I'm not actually sure what point he was trying to make there when she says, I can't believe I'm having this conversation. He's like, yeah, you can. Like, because really the only thing to surmise from that is you're saying, Ramona, you were talking to me. You were talking to Lorne, who is irrational about fucking everything. Of course you can believe we're having this conversation.
that has asked me if anybody in my family and I have ever fucked or anything. I've never had any kind of conversation. This is the trashiest conversation I've ever had.
Really?
Congratulations. Yes.
Really?
Really?
You guys might do that in your family. I don't have a family of redneck garbage. We don't do
See you, Carrot Gamey. Have a great night, buddy. Thanks for being
that
here.
shit.
We don't do that in my family. As far as the trashiest conversation, no. I'd say one of the most trashiest conversations that we had was about you and your brother living with you. True.
This is a trashy conversation because right now you're making somebody defend their family.
So his defense here is like, no, Ramona, this is not our most trashy conversation. You're forgetting about the other time I was completely unreasonable, completely manipulative and condescending and weird and an absolute abusive motherfucker. So I beg to differ, Ramona. We have had far worse conversations than this one. Nailed it.
And tell you that they don't fuck their family. That's what you're making me say.
Ramona.
No, that's not what I'm making you say.
Well, then what are you making me say?
Well, what I'm wanting is that I just want confidence in you that the same shit is not going to happen like happened to us before.
Lorne, let me tell you something, okay? Because you're worried about my cousin for some reason. There's millions, actually billions of other guys out there in the world besides my cousin. Are you going to freak out about them as well?
Look, and that's the other thing there too. Like she's like, oh, you know, they're going to go on this vacation together and they're going to share and they're going to fuck. Like if she wanted to fuck her cousin or anyone else, she could do it and he would have no fucking idea. Like all she has to do is not be on the phone at the time. It's so weird. He's such a weirdo. I can't remember if I said hello to you before, Rage-Filled Virgin, but if not, hello.
No, as long as you don't sleep in the same bed with him. As long as you don't flirt with him.
This is a garbage conversation. I cannot believe I'm having this.
I don't know why you would ask me that. You already know how I am anyway. I get jealous. I get upset. I get about shit that.
Why do you?
Especially when it doesn't sound right.
Time out. Why do you get jealous? Because you're insecure. Ding, 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 ding. Just like we talked about earlier. You're insecure. Ding, ding, ding.
And we
what's wrong with my being insecure?
You did, not me, not one little fucking bit. You brought on your insecurities because you are insecure. You cannot blame your insecurities, your jealousies, your self-hatred. You can't blame that on anybody else in this world but you. You control how you see the world. You control how you feel about the world. You are insecure. You are jealous because you have issues. That has nothing to do with me, your mama, your dada, your brother, your sister, your aunt, your uncle, your cousins, your dog. Nobody but you.
My being insecure and some of the things you do has nothing to do with you.
You being insecure as a person has everything to do with you.
I'm not insecure as a person. I know what I am.
You are.
I know what I am.
I know what you are too. I could write a book about what you are.
I know what you are too, Lorne.
You are. I really
We all know what you are, Lorne.
You.
How'd you start that book out?
You being insecure.
Lol.
You being jealous.
This could be interesting.
Well, I'm glad you think it's funny. It is.
It is because it would be very interesting.
It would. Yeah.
You're probably actually the only one that could write, the only one from the internet that could write a book that would actually be able to show some truth. I gotta get off here now. They're here to change my tire.
All right, have fun.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Bye. So that is that one there. So pretty frustrating. That was a pretty frustrating call. I did not enjoy it in a lot of ways. So I don't have anything else planned for tonight. So what we might do is we might finish off with a weird versions video, just to have a bit of a laugh, to kind of wipe that out of our system before we go off, hey? So this is Lorne Origins on Helium, Part 2.
I thought you had blonde hair. All right.
Amazing. That was really good. I love a good weird versions. All right, guys. So I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you very much for being with me. This has been a lot of fun, like it always is. I'm not sure yet. I am going to try and stream tomorrow and also the next day. So if I end up doing that, I'll get the notifications up. But in the meantime, I hope you have a great rest of your night or rest of your day, wherever you may be. And don't forget to delete your archives. Okay, thanks. Bye, guys.